Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we will be seeing how we can install the MySQL on our macOS operating system. So install a MySQL and MySQL Workbench. First of all, we'll type a MySQL in the Google or whatever the browser you are using, you can use that. And you will see a link where from mysql.com. We'll click on it. We'll go to the download section directly, and we'll you can just a little bit scroll down, and you will see this MySQL community GPL download section. We'll click on that. Now see, we have a lot of things which we can download as a community version, which means it's a free. Now first of all, we will be installing a server, then we will going to install the MySQL Workbench as well. First of all, I will go to the MySQL community server. I will click on that. Now since this MySQL website automatically detects my operating system, it is suggesting me to use a macOS. If it is detected wrong, you can click on this drop down. You can use the operating system you are using right now, and you can select that. And now you see that we are having a different options here, like ARM 64-bit or x86 64-bit. And this is like if you are using a M1 M2 or our chip M3 M4. Since I'm using M4, so I will go for this. But if you are using any older MacBook which is having a Intel based chip, you can use this option. And if you are not sure which chip is used in a MacBook, you can directly go to this Apple icon. You can go to this about this Mac. You will see the Apple chip name here. If you are seeing something related to Intel, then it means that you need to go with this option. If you are seeing something related to M1 M2 M3 M4 or any other versions, you can go ahead with this ARM based installer. So since it's a DMG, I will go ahead and I will click on the download, and it's suggesting to do a login or sign up. I don't need that. I will directly say no thanks, just start my download. Now it will download. I will select a folder, let's say download folder, and it will download it. So now you can see that our download is started. We'll wait for some time. It will take a 50 or 30 seconds. Since my internet is very fast, it will be downloaded. But if your internet is a little bit slow, wait for some time. It will get downloaded shortly only. MySQL server is now downloaded, so I will go ahead and double click on this one. Now you see there is a one installer package.pkg file is there in this. I will double click again, and this is now asking me, okay, so it's Apple security, so it is asking you to whether are you sure about the installing of this MySQL software or not. So you can see yes, we are sure. Now this is just an introduction. You can go ahead and go ahead with the continue, and it's a licensing, you need to agree with this. So yeah, you also have option to install for all the users of this computer, or you only wanted to install it for a particular user. I will go ahead with for all the users, and this is going to be this is asking how much space it is going to take. And if you wanted to change, because this is going to be directly install your own Macintosh SD, and if you wanted to install in some other location, you can change your location as well. I will go ahead with this default one. I will say continue. Now since it's Apple, so we have to enter our password before installation of any software if we are doing from outside. Yeah. Now this is asking for a set up a password. Please remember this password. This is a one-time password. You have to enter it, and now this password is going onward. This password is going to be used everywhere wherever you are login into your MySQL. For now I will keep a password simple only. But yeah, first of all you need to fulfill all the criteria that is written over there. So my password was short, so it was not taking it. Now I can say finish. Again, one more time, you have to enter your Apple ID password. Now you can see our MySQL is now installed, and I can say okay, now put the install into trash. We don't need it anymore. If you wanted to know whether your MySQL thing is working or it is running in the background or not, you can open your setting, and you can see that the MySQL is in the bottom of your settings, and you will see the what all the instances are active. Since we are only having a one instance, so you will see only one here. You can even stop MySQL server here, and if you wanted to do some configuration or look into some configuration file, you will see all the location of all the configuration files location here. And you can even configure whether you wanted to start this MySQL when your computer starts up or not. You can configure this here. Yeah, and if you wanted to delete this MySQL, you can delete it from here as well. So this is what we can do to make sure that things are working. Now we are on the MySQL Workbench, and is since by default MySQL's run on 3306 port, so it is suggesting us to connect with that port all itself only. Now here you need to enter the password that you have entered. Remember, I told you to remember that password, to keep a note of that. So I have entered my password. Connection warning, it is now connecting since it's Apple, so you are getting a warning to, since it's trying to connect with the server with MySQL. Now we can to check what all the database we have. We can run a command to database. Now you can see we have some default databases here. Now if you wanted to create your a sample database as well, you can do that. I will create database. I will execute this command, create database demo. Now this command got executed successfully, you can see that. Now if I will do again this show database, you will see our demo database is also there. So this is all done. So this is all what we have to do for the installation of a MySQL. Yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you. And if you are having any doubt, please let me know in the comment box. I will definitely going to answer each and every comment.